Oh my god. Yo. Yo, what is popping, YouTube? This is your boy. This is your boy. Red to the death. Animations. Oh my god. I just got done watching the Steven Universe movie. You know what I'm saying? It's literally like 7:30 right now, so it's done. Here we are in the future. Yo, oh, I'm not gonna lie. They got me singing that song. Yo, I was telling my server, my Discord server, link maybe in the bio or whatever. I was telling my Discord server members, hey, if what you call it, if y'all tag me while the movie was on, I was gonna mute y'all or whatever I was gonna do. I was gonna mute y'all because this movie was serious to me. Like I literally sat and watched this whole thing. I'm about to tell y'all like what I thought about it. Oh my gosh, yo, that shit was crazy. Now there's gonna be spoilers, so for whoever cannot read the title, if y'all come in, don't dislike the video. Every time I make a live stream talking about something that just dropped on online or something like that, people dislike it because either the screen is black or I'm not, or it's just spoilers, like spoilers in the title. So I'm about to begin talking about it, but yeah, if you haven't seen the movie, bruh, you better see it because your ass late. It was an entire commercial free thing on TV, like, and I think Derpy told me it's on Hulu or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, here's okay. So here's what I wanted to say. All right, so basically how the movie started was, there was the Diamonds, they had wanted Steven to stay with them on Homeworld or whatever. Steven's like, nah, man, you good, G, you good, you good. You know, it was like you good. So, and then what happened was, so he started hanging with the Crystal Gems after 2 years because this is a 2 year time skip. So, yeah, Steven is 16 in the movie now. So, that being said, they just got back together and started chilling because they worked hard for 2 years to establish, like, so the rest of the homeworld gems that everything's all peaceful and good now. So, yeah. And they started chilling. The moment they started to chill, Steven had to jinx it. He said something like, everything is so perfect now, we're so happy. What can possibly ruin this moment? Guess what? Somebody came in and ruined the moment. Oh my, yo, it was crazy, kid. It was crazy. I'm telling you, it was crazy. Like the moment this nigga said, "Hey, what can possibly ruin this moment?" Boom, an injector just drilled itself onto the earth and sucked up a lot of life in such short time. And then some new gem named Spinel. A lot of theorists had a feeling that this gem was going to be Spinel, and it turned out to be true. So yeah, the new gem is Spinel, and what happened was she just came in drilling shit, and then they was fighting. You know what this gem did? She easily defeated the crystal gems in such short time. I think they were singing in like she was singing in the process. She was dead ass singing in the process, and then boom, she just poofed all of them. But she used this thing that is like ancient, not ancient. Well, it's from old times when it came to Homeworld. But Homeworld gems use this weapon to hit gems with it whenever gems were rebelling against Homeworld or not being who they were. And technically, like what this weapon does is like once you're hit with the weapon, you forget who you once were. You just reset to what you were when you first formed. So for the rest of the movie, the Crystal Gems forgot who the hell they were. And then Steven had to spend about an hour trying to get their memories back, which he did because what had happened was he just did things that sparked their memory, you know, because yeah, it was based on their personality and all that. And I'm watching Steven Universe shorts right now. Anyways, I feel like the site has some similarity to the Joker, which she thinks she is. Yeah, I personally Rebecca, like when it came to the design of this character, the concept, she must have drew a lot of inspiration from people like the Joker or what's that lady again? Whatchamacallit? I forgot her name. The Joker girl from DC. Harley Quinn. Yeah, she gave me some Harley Quinn vibes. So yes, yeah, her name is Spinel. What's up, cats? I want to talk about that. Look, I understand how you feel. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. Yeah, Spinel was probably inspired by a lot of things we've seen in DC and other things, you know. And I like her dynamic. She's very cartoony and fantasy like, but her personality is so realistic. It's a good contrast. That is some good writing. Somebody that looks so cartoony and playful is actually a serious person, you know. That is actually good character writing. I was thinking about that the moment I first saw the trailer last month. But anyways, as I was saying, um, oh yeah, back. And then what had happened next was after Steven got everybody's memory back. Yo, oh my god, I want to mention something that happened in like there was this concert scene and as two Steven fused with his dad. Yo, I want to talk about that, but I'm trying to get to that. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all my thoughts after I summarize. Was after everybody got their memories back, um, they had to go get Spinel's memory back because Steven during the first fight in the first part of the movie, Steven used the scythe to poof Spinel. So Spinel when she reformed back to her playful self. She looked different. She was happy, adorable looking. And what had happened was after Steven and Greg fused in the concert, Spinel started crying, and I think that's when she remembered. I think that's when she remembered who she once was after she became evil. Um, I was I shit in my pants, kid. I'm a grown. Oh my god, yo, shit in my pants. Leave a like, man. I shit in my pants watching this movie. Anyways, as I was saying, so Steven he chased Spinel back to this ancient garden that was used to play in. And what had happened was some more, and we got to see more of a deeper side of her character. You know, we got to see more of a deeper side of her character. And what had happened was she's like I'm gonna get to her personality when I talk about my thoughts on the movie, but fast forwarding, they fight a little bit. Steven is powerless, so he couldn't beat her ass easily like he should have, you know. And the crystal gems, I admit, they got their ass beat, but it's because they were rusty. They haven't fought in 2 years, so they were low key rusty. But Spinel is powerful. We get to see more of her powers, like the full extent of it, when she fights Steven when he regained his power. What's the ending? I'm gonna get to that. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm gonna get to that. As I was saying, so now fast forwarding, they're back on Earth. They're not on the garden anymore, which is on a distant place in space. Now, what you Paradise and the others they assess the situation and say that what was inside the injector was poison. It's gem poison because the diamonds when they got on Earth they said who farted. Yo, so that poison is basically gem shit. So yeah, it's basically brown death. Yeah. There was like my voice keeps tapping out. The fuck? Really? I tested this thing. Anyways, let me just all right. I think I put the okay. So as I was saying, um, what should we call it? Okay, so back to what I was saying. They oh yeah, so they were fighting some more. The gems regained their powers back, etc. But Steven said, use your power to help the people out. Help the people out because that weapon was low key destroying the earth. It was poisoning the earth's natural resources and cutting. And Steven made it a little worse, but as he made it worse, there was like like a little earthquake and the ground broke a bit and citizens they had a hard way getting through. They were about to die. So the gems they used their power, they fused into Alexandrite and they helped the humans out. While Steven, he went ahead and tried to approach Spinel. At that time, the crystal gems was low key beating Spinel. They I think they unrusted or they found a way to do it, but like they used Spinel's power against her. They basically used Spinel's power against her. And that's the thing. Um as that happened, basically Steven just like she what Spinel did next is the equivalent of somebody rage quitting after dying in Call of Duty. She got her ass beat, so she jumped all the way up to the top of the injector and just stood there crying. And Steven, after a little bit of, he used the tiny bit of power he had left to lunge up to the top of to the top of the injector, and he tried to talk to her, and she kept on beating his ass because she didn't want to use words. She just wanted to fight some more. She said she wanted to take her anger out on Steven and the crystal gems, but seeing Steven look so weak intrigued her, and she was trying to make his death much slower because of that. You know how he how what you call it. A lot of villains they don't like to instantly kill the protagonist. The villains kind of like to take it slow, get that satisfaction in. That's what she did, and as she was low key roasting Steven for looking pathetic, Steven began to realize why he really got weaker. And as he realized why he got weaker, his powers came back. And he basically looked well again. And the he turned the tides of the battle. Um whatchamacallit. So Steven started to really like easily phase past her attacks. And she kind of tried a little more. She was fighting so well. Like she didn't fight this way against the crystal gems. So maybe she can defeat the crystal gems even if they're trying against her and they're not rusty. Who knows? I didn't think about the power scaling that much in this movie because I was too busy just watching and not thinking that much. So yeah. And then what happened next was um since Steven was stronger than Spinel, Spinel was kind of forced to listen to Steven talk some more because she couldn't lay a finger on him, so she had no choice but to listen. And when she listened, she still didn't really believe in Steven's words. She still felt so worthless, and she started to be more. She was acting a little bit more confusing as the fight went on, and I didn't understand what she was trying to say. She just felt so useless because Pink Diamond stopped fucking with her. She just said, yo, Pink Diamond finessed her, bro. Pink Diamond finessed her shit. Yo, she was like, and back in the garden scene, she Spinel had a flashback. Spinel had a flashback, and like Spinel wanted to play some more. Rose Quartz was like, no, I gotta go, no, I gotta go. Spinel kept on following her. So like, you know what Pink Diamond did? You know what Pink Diamond did? She said, hey Spinel, let's play a game. How about you stay here and I go somewhere, and the point of the game is to keep waiting until I come back. Spinel naively said, okay. And that's exactly what happened. For 6,000 years. 6,000 years. Guys, 6,000 years. Spinel stood at one spot. One spot. And Pink Diamond never came back. That's like a black dad. The dad goes out, never comes back. That is literally Pink Diamond. Oh my god. Yo, Pink, oh my, that is fucked up. That is messed up, yo. That is messed up. Man. And this is, and at the point where Steven gets his powers back, we're already less than 30 minutes. Like there's 30 minutes left more of the movie. So yeah. Um the government is coming to your house. Please remove this stream with this. Man, I don't give a fuck. um, I'm not showing none. I'm just spoiling. Kiss my ass. Um, so I was saying. Um, so yeah, and then Spinel slowly begins to realize her mistakes, and she quickly undoes the injector poison thing. She easily removes it from the ground, and now Steven, having more powers than usual, he realized kissing the ground kind of brought everything back. So he had to spend a little bit more time repairing the damage that Spinel left. You know, man, this movie was something else. And after that is just the resolution. It felt like High School Musical. They just kept on singing and singing and singing, and doing their thing. And I don't know, Steve. I might be wrong, but I think a time like another time skip happened when they were repairing the Earth, because the point of the song they sang at the end of the movie was like, it was something about the future. They were saying future, 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 something like that when they were doing the song. I don't know if they were saying it took Steven years to repair the damages. I don't know. I really don't know. Steven got older, but it's whatever. They was dancing, tap dancing. They was doing all sorts of shit. So I don't even know what went on. I don't even know what the hell went on. It just happened. And that's basically the end of the movie. It took my ass 18 minutes to talk about the movie. Oh my god. Whew. Man, that was um man, this girl, she she stood still for 6,000 years. Holy crap. Do you know how dumb you have to be? Do you know how dumb you have to got played like that? It took you 6,000 years to realize you just got played, bruh. Oh my god. You know what? Let me just talk about my thoughts on the movie, guys. Okay? Oh my god. That shit was kind of funny, but I didn't want to laugh. What the hell? Like, I feel bad, but it's so stupid. How can anybody be that stupid? Oh my god. Anyways, as I was saying, um, my thoughts on the movie. Okay, cats. This is where our opinions come together. Okay. How do I think about the tell you guys my short answer and then elaborate throughout the stream, okay? This didn't feel like a movie, but it needed to be a movie. What I'm trying to say is this felt like an extended episode, but the things that happen in the movie, I can't imagine it happening in the actual show's episodes. This movie needed to happen. This everything that happened in the movie was necessary. It's just it didn't feel like a movie I would go to the theaters and watch. Basically, it felt like an episode. Steven sees a new gem who has a bad mindset. The episode trying to change them. That's literally every arc in this show. But this movie needed to happen because we never had somebody just try to destroy the. You know, I've never seen an episode where somebody just comes and drills some poison and destroys the planet. We can't do that in an 11-minute episode. Yeah, this movie needed to happen. It just didn't feel like a movie. You know, if I had to rate it, one being the worst, 10 being best, I'll give this movie a a solid 7. Yeah, 7. 10 is like movies like Kung Fu Panda 1 and 2. 10 is like How to Train Your Dragon. 10 is like Frozen. 10 is like Wreck-It Ralph. 10 is like Toy Story. One is like the Emoji Movie. One is like one. Let's see. One is basically Unikitty if it was a movie. You know, but 7 is just it's good. It's good, but nowhere near the best. It's just average. It felt average. You know, it didn't feel like when it comes to like movie standards, this would have been a really good episode. But when it comes to movie standards, it's average. I've seen much better than this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen much better. I've seen a lot of movies. This is average. But if this was on the actual episodes, this would have been my favorite arc in the whole show, hands down. But yeah, this is what it is. Um, what I did like about this movie the most, it had a very mature message. You see, guys, what this movie was trying to tell y'all as kids is as y'all get older, y'all gonna realize a lot of the people you were friends with, they're not gonna be with you when you get older. They're not gonna be there for you. You gotta understand that as you get older and more mature, you're gonna realize, hey, maybe you liked playing this game with this person, but as the years go by, you're gonna realize this friend is probably in college getting his grades up while you're wasting your time playing a game. You know, you're gonna realize a lot of your probably like leveling up in life and you're just standing there in place because you're not growing up and you're not improving yourself. I related to this movie because I go through this shit every day in my Discord server. A lot of people I try to help out grow up because, you know, you're all kids and y'all don't know a lot. I try to teach y'all about life and all that. And for the most part, I'm been doing good. You know, you're gonna realize that. You're gonna realize a lot of your that you grew up with, they're not gonna be with you, you know. A lot of your friends are probably gonna be fake snakes. They're gonna be snake ass niggas. They're not gonna be who you thought they were, because you didn't know how to choose friends wisely. You know, things like that. You know, little things like that. This movie had a very mature message. You know, things, nothing lasts forever. Nothing like that lasts forever. Steven Steven got his powers back because he realized the reason he gained those powers in the first place was because he knew how to change himself as a person. That's why he got his powers back. Because as he was helping over the 2 years, everything was perfect and he didn't know, like he didn't like he forgot where he came from. He spent so much time away from Earth, he forgot where he came from. That's why he lost his powers. And then he instantly remembered who Steven was, you know, as Spinel was talking shit, basically. That's probably the main reason I give this movie a 7 out of 10. The movie's message really brought the whole movie up. Like it carried the movie. Besides the animation and the music, the message was the main thing that kind of like struck out to me, you know. Yeah. It's kind of what like I've never seen a movie like a kids movie have that kind of message aside from things like Kung Fu Panda or whatever, you know. So it's crazy. Was there too much singing? Oh, there was a lot of singing. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Wait. Now that reminds me, this movie said it had Chance the Rapper in it. I don't remember hearing Chance the Rapper's song in this movie. I just realized that. Wait, hold up. Which part had Chance the Rapper? Was there any rapping in the movie? Was there any singing? I don't remember hearing Chance the Rapper's voice. I don't maybe there's gonna be a soundtrack and they're gonna put extra songs in that soundtrack and one of those songs is gonna probably be Chance. I thought, wow, I didn't hear no Chance the Rapper. I just realized that. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't realize none of that. The Stephen Greg fusion? I don't know. I never heard Chance the Rapper sound like that. Cause Chance the Rapper, he has an upbeat kind of voice. He sounds like he sounds like one of those young businessmen, you know. Yeah, Chance the Rapper's music when he raps, he sounds so upbeat. You know, he's one of those happy rappers. You know, kind of like Lil Kyle or whatever. You know, but like that fusion scene reminds me, bruh. That's probably my favorite movie, the Greg and Steven fusion. I never thought about Steven and Greg fusing. I dead ass never thought about that. I never like I've been watching this show since 2012. I never thought about Greg and Steven fusing ever. I never even thought about what their fusion would be. You know, I just realized that. And their fusion, it looked like something from another anime. It looked like a different, like he looked so out of, yo, he looked like something from an anime, like a different show. You know, he looked so. I don't know how to put my, I don't know how to explain it. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but it was crazy, man. Oh my gosh. Um, remember the leak you sent me? Yeah, I was thinking about. I was like, wait a minute, what if this is the leak you're talking about? But I don't think it was. I don't remember the leak looking like that fusion. That's crazy. Yeah, it was fake art. You know how some people are. They like to just, draw stuff and then get attention, so they make it look like it's real. It happened in Dragon Ball Super. People used to draw fake scenes and say it's spoilers, leaks, and Geekdom 101 used to actually tell us, yeah, it's crazy. Man, the things people would do for attention. Oh, my God. So, my main complaints about the movie is, like I said, it didn't feel like a movie. Um, Another problem was I kind of thought was gonna do something way more diabolical. The many animes I've seen where people like Pain from Naruto Shippuden want to destroy the world. You know how many villains want to destroy the world? Rule the entire universe. Spinel just wanted to literally ruin the world. Kill off every organism. You know, all that. So this completely threw my theory out the water that I made last month, that I streamed about. This kind of threw my theory away. I thought Spinel just missed the old homeworld and wanted to transform Earth into another homeworld, but I guess I was wrong. It's whatever though. Yeah, it's crazy. Let me see. Um, oh yeah. Another complaint that I had was for the entire hour, the movie is 90 minutes long. 2/3 of that movie, nothing exciting happened other than the fusions and a little bit of the singing. Most of the movie, Steven was just running around Beach City, trying to fix whatever Spinel did. There was no kind of tension or action. I mean, there was new things I learned. I didn't know this is how Amethyst looked when she first formed. I didn't know that um what you gonna call it. I didn't know this is how Pearl would act when she first formed. Little things like that. But 2/3 of the movie, it was literally Steven running around Beach City. Yeah, it felt like season one all over again. Nobody cares about humans. We want to see gems. Come on now. Oh my god. Um, yeah, that's kind of what happened. The movie got more interesting when Steven and Greg fused. Everything after that point was pretty good, pretty pretty exciting. Um, yeah, it was it was pretty lit. Um, we only saw the off colors. We only saw the off colors in the movie. I thought the movie would involve more homeworld gems talking and doing things. We only saw them walk around carrying stuff, constructing buildings and you know magical stuff, you know. We didn't really get to see a lot of participation, you know, with the homeworld gems. Yeah. But I think that's all of the major ad. It could have used its time much better, you know. And oh yeah, no, another major problem, just like White Diamond, got defeated too easily. Once Steven got his powers back, Spinel basically stood no chance. The fight was short. It had excellent animation, but it lasted like 30 seconds or a minute, and they mostly talked. It didn't feel like a final showdown. The real magic in this movie was the message and the singing, not typical things like fighting and you know anime stuff. It felt more like therapy rather than an actual action movie. Yeah, and I did. It is cool that Spinel is good now. Cause I want to see some more new characters, and Spinel, she basically felt better because while Steven and Pink Diamond and I mean Rose Quartz doesn't really want to play, quote unquote, play with Spinel. Yellow the diamonds actually wanted to play with Spinel since Spinel basically was reminding them of Pink Diamond when Pink Diamond was still around. Since Steven, he didn't really want to spend that much time with the diamonds. The diamonds felt lonely. Spinel came in the mix, and now everything came together. Everything came together. You know, everything came together. Um, yeah, I will say this though. I will say this. I will say this. This wasn't worth waiting a whole year to watch. I will. I'll say that. I'll say that. You know. I'll say that. We waited for this movie for a whole year, maybe even over a year. I don't know if people knew there was gonna be a movie before uh, a teaser came out last year. I don't know. This wasn't really worth a whole wait. Now I will say that. You know, we could have at least saw this movie like in the spring. Who knows? But now we had to wait till the whole fall, like a whole year later. Like, come on now. Yo Bananas asked, but then how would the problem be solved? Sorry for interrupting something. The problem was solved. Um, Everything came into place in the end of the movie. I did like that. I did like the ending. I just felt so happy for Spinel. I kind of felt bad, like I said before. I felt bad for Spinel because nobody wanted to play with her. She's like a little girl, but everything came together because now three diamonds want to play with her instead of one. So yeah, the problem was solved. Steven repaired the damages she left or whatever, and now everything came. Steven realized there's gonna never be like peace. Steven realized like life is always gonna be about work. You know, he's gonna always have to work. There's never gonna be permanent peace. You know, just like my Discord server, there's gonna be moments where my server is gonna be peaceful and happy, but you know, watch later on in the year or something like that, drama comes, more toxicity. You can't run from negativity. People like to say GVO. No, nigga, you can't be positive forever. Your ass gonna be crying sometimes. You're gonna be mad, pissed off, upset. You can't run away from negativity. That's what everybody gotta realize. You can't run away just because you have somebody that's giving you bad vibes. Doesn't mean you can't try to help them that negativity. Everybody want to run like little pussies. Y'all need to understand you can't run away from all this shit. You gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with it the right way. You need to start running like G shit. You know, GV on my ass. Unless your ass a trillionaire owning an entire country, I don't want to hear no good vibes only. Closed-minded dickheads. I don't want to hear that shit. Um, yeah. So Steven realized that Steven realized there's gonna always be work to do. Nothing's gonna last forever. And that's basically the gist of the movie. So yeah. I head out soon. But this movie had a good message. Y'all should really check it out. I don't know if it's gonna be available for download. I think it's on YouTube. You gotta buy it. Or you can just I don't know, go on Hulu. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna re-air it tomorrow. I don't know. You just gotta find your own way to watch it if you haven't seen it yet. But I really hope y'all see the movie, man. Um, like, comment, subscribe. Um, yeah, just like, comment. Oh, there's dislikes. Damn. Whatever, man. These kids don't know. I can't put a movie on my video. Or I'm gonna get copyrighted. It's whatever. Just like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. I may make a video with a more detailed review. I don't know yet. Depends how I feel, but I'll be on my Discord server right now. Discord server link is in my description. Or in my YouTube profile. You can click on the links. It'll lead to my Discord. We could talk more there. But this is your boy Red Dev Animations, and I'm out, man. Salute to y'all. I love all Steven Universe fans. May God bless y'all. You know, hope y'all like the movie, and peace out.